Hey y'all, it's Rebecca, and in today's video we are doing another one of the Sims 4 cozy celebration. Somehow or another I got busy at work, and with me not feeling well and a whole bunch of life shit happening, I didn't do quest 3 in a timely, or quest 4 in a timely manner. And so this is quest 4 and quest 5. I did not grab a screenshot for quest 4 because quest 5 was already up when I loaded the game. So I will leave links in the description box for both events because I can grab those from Steam just in case you want to read the information. But there are a couple more event prizes for this, and then I did just finish quest 5 last night, so I'm going to try and get that one edited as quickly as possible so that you guys can enjoy that. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my intro. Okay, so last time I did this, quest 3, I had mentioned that I only had 16 hours or something to do quest 4, but there was a data breach with one of the companies that I bank with. So of course I spent all Thursday with that, and I do have to speak to a lawyer before I can talk to anybody about what happened, because I do work for the parent company. And so yeah, I need to cover my ass on that one, always CYA. Now this is we're looking at here for quest 4. It says it's time to celebrate. Oh wait, this is quest 5. It's time to celebrate. Being with those that mean the most makes the holidays special. And then here in a second, I will click where you can see quest 4. And it says, the rhythm of the festivals. There's a whole world of tradition to research online. Let's do it. And then those are the prizes that you'll see. There's shoes, there's a little record player thing, an ugly sweater, 2 more Christmas wreaths, which I think is overkill. And then quest 6 says I had 17 hours to unlock it. So I did go ahead and get quest 6 recorded last night. So I will go ahead and get these up. Quest 3 just published a day and 4 hours ago, according to YouTube. And so that did go up a little over 24 hours ago, just FYI. It says, the rhythm of the festivities. The holidays are well underway. Are you prepared for it? During these special days, Sims celebrate with unique cultural traditions. Try searching for something interesting online. Explore different kinds of music for the season. Seasonal regards, Jasmine Holiday. And it's funny, I used to work as a 1099 contractor with a supervisor named Jasmine Holiday, except for her name had a Z in it instead of an S. So I thought that was kind of funny. I was thinking about that last night, and I was wondering how she was doing, because the company that I worked for, we only had that contract for a short amount of time. And if you guys ever park in Nashville or in Texas or in California, and you see something that says Premier Parking or Metropolis, do not park in their parking lots. And that's all I'm going to say. If you see something that says Park Happy or something like that, park in one of their facilities. Don't park with Premier Parking or Metropolis, because I don't want your credit card information being stolen. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, this was about 48 minutes long, 45 minutes long, so I went ahead and sped a lot of these up ×2. There's a lot of inconsequential stuff that I've done. So this one here says research about the holiday traditions on the web, so I did that first, and then it says talk about holiday songs ×2. So once you research the holiday traditions on the web, you then have to go and turn the results into Jasmine. And then from there, you just submit the information to her on the computer. So you do have to have a computer for a lot of these events. You do have to have access to a computer. I went ahead and just bought like a roaming laptop so that way I had it. And I've got plenty of money in the bank. As you can see, the money that's sitting there in my account, that's not all the money that I have, because I did win the lottery when I first created this sim and was doing the trendy challenge, which again, I have those scheduled to go up. If you haven't seen them pop up yet, there's a reason for that, because I'm using this character for other stuff. I'm still keeping up with the trendy things and still doing looks and stuff with her when I'm not recording these events. Just so FYI, the money that is in my account, I'm earning that money from creating looks and selling them on Trendy. So there's that. Also, somebody like wandered up to my house while I was doing the research. And so I went ahead and got one of the 2 holiday song things out of the way. And then the lady at the Trendy store, I guess, has a crush on me or something. So I was able to call her over and ask her about her holiday song choices. And so that killed 2 birds with one stone. I asked the person that wandered up to my house about it, and then I asked the Eloise, whatever her name is, about it as well. So that kind of killed 2 birds with one stone. And hang on, let me zoom in on that so you can read what that says in the top corner. Okay, all zoomed in so we can all read it. It says, while different cultures have all formed their own traditions around celebrating the festive seasons, common themes have emerged. Gathering of close friends and family, traditional food and drink, and listening to festive music, all of which feature heavily, although the specifics and significance of these vary according to each culture, which is true, because depending on what region of the world you live in and what religion you are and what you celebrate, your holiday season can look completely different from one region of the world to the other. So then you have to then document your research and then send it to Jasmine after you document it. So hang on, my girl is hungry. And she hurt her finger doing something, and she's feeling a little bit dirty because she got the stank foot going on at the bottom corner. So I guess I got to take care of her hygiene needs. But the life of living with a sim that doesn't know how, even when you're not controlling them, there's the lady I was telling you about that just like wandered up to my house that can't. Like, people just randomly show up at your house. Like, I don't know what that is. And it's like, not like this happens in real life. And it's very strange that people just randomly show up at your house. Because it makes me wonder, because in real life, people don't just like wander to your house. They don't ever just go, hey, like, when a neighbor shows up at my house, I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, people don't just wander over. Why are you going to make this bitch is a lush, by the way. She's constantly at the little mini bar making stuff. And I only bought the little mini bar and stuck it under the eaves of the house so that she could make that coquito drink, which is like the Puerto Rican, like eggnog stuff. That's the only reason why I bought that. And I swear to God, every chance that hoe gets, she's out there making some sort of alcoholic beverage. I swear, if I let her go over there and do what she wanted, she'd be drunk from the time that she got up to the time that like she went to bed. And she is like the most ripped sim that I've ever had. Like, this girl is like, let's go jogging. Let's go work out. Let's go do sit-ups. I'm like, bitch, go sit down and like read a book or something. Holy fuck, you're making me tired just watching you go jogging. So I don't know what her deal is half the time. But if she ain't drinking, she's exercising. So yeah, I thought that was really weird. So this is where I am documenting the research here. And then I had just asked whoever that is there with the bag on her head. That's also something like really stupid. Like, I don't understand the we wear bags thing. And some of the things the Sims do that they vote on, like, I don't understand the thought process behind it. I can understand like power conservation and water conservation, but we wear bags. I don't understand. Maybe I need to like see if there's something I can read on it, because I don't get it. So I was able to find that I had won at least one prize for Quest 4. So I went ahead and claimed the little shoes. And I do go into cast this time around to actually show you like all little color swatches. So I do that here in a minute. And again, look, this bitch is like, oh, and I had to take her ball away. Like, I took her ball away from her because she'll stand out there in the rain, complain that it's fucking raining, but be kicking the soccer ball around. She is that much into fitness. Like, this sim is absolutely crazy. So, I don't know if it's just me. I've seen a few other YouTubers that do Sims content talk about this quest line and how kind of boring and redundant it was and the prizes and stuff, because you cook a food thing, you cook a alcoholic beverage, you use the computer to research stuff, you talk to people about the holiday stuff, and it seems like every quest has those 4 elements to it. But then the prizes are what are also redundant. Now, these are kind of cute. These are, if you look, there are 9 different color swatches for, or 10 if you count the other bear there, but I think that bear color swatch is also in the one with the 9. I think it's the next to last one or the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. So I don't know why it's also separate. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that right there would have been cute for like the Reaper reward, whatever those skeleton looking ones are. But the fact that they give you so many redundant prizes, like I can understand with the Reaper rewards where they give you all the little the sugar skull, like bony ones, because there's so many varieties of them. But with the wreath, why don't they just give you one wreath and then give you the option to have the 4 or 5 different colorways? There she is with that goddamn soccer ball again. I swear to God, I'm gonna take her soccer ball and pitch it into the fucking water and watch it float off like Wilson. Fucking soccer ball. Anyways, yes, I have issues. So my thing is that there were other YouTubers that also complained about the fact that the wreaths were also... Somebody just slipped in a mud puddle out my front door. Oh, that was Eloise. This is where I invited her over to talk to her about the holiday song so I could get that quest finished. Now, and then, of course, I talked to her about the song, and now it says I have to listen to Winter Holiday. So I'll turn that station on here in a minute so I can get that quest done. But the thing is that there were so many redundant swatch type or things that could have been just different color swatches. Like with the TV, the framed festive TV thing. That was kind of a neat idea where it gave you a bunch of different, it gave you like 4 different scenes with different borders, like 4 or 5 different colored borders for the different festival themed TV settings, which I thought was really kind of neat. But what gets me is that they didn't do that with all the different Christmas holiday wreath options. They did it with the rug, they did it with the TV, they did it with like the holiday jacket and the other things, but they didn't do it with... Oh, I'm asking them to do the repeal the WeWear bags. I think it's fucking stupid. Okay, now this one says, the rhythm of the festivities. It looks like we can always learn something new from people, right? Music is the soul of many special and sweet memories. Learning about it enriches our results. Great work. Next week is the final part of our studies. So let's do our best to spread the holiday spirit and celebrate. Reward is event points. Venture out and meet other Sims. The more friends a Sim has, the bigger the celebration. So this was the quest reward for week or quest 4. So a quest 5 will be coming up here in just a minute. So with quest 4 done, now it'll roll over into quest 5 here in just a minute, and I can see what those quests are here, and it's like, it's time to celebrate. Season's greetings. I hope you're enjoying your research. This week, take some time to celebrate the holiday by sharing gifts, good memories, food, and happiness with the Sims you love and care about. Happy holidays, Jasmine Holiday. So the first quest that pops up, it says, invite Sims over to current lot and cook something. Again, like I said, you're cooking a lot of like different things, which I'm like, what? So I went to like look for it, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what the hell this thing's called. And because when you pull up the stove, you can't really see what's behind it. And so I didn't realize like what it was called. So I was like, oh shit. So I had to close it out here in just a second, and then, like reload it once I knew what the hell it was called. And then of course I looked, and then I pulled it up again, and then you'll see it here now where I'm actually like looking for it to actually, find it. And it's called halakha. It says some say the word halakha comes from the indigenous word Ayaca, which means lump. Others say the word comes from the Spanish word there, ala, here and here, aca. The reference both Spanish and Venezuelan ingredients come together. The halakha represents a gesture of friendship, and if you ever visit, like it says, if you ever visit like a Venezuelan home during the holidays, they always have their own version of it, depending on whether it's sweet or it's savory or whatever. So it does talk about like various versions of it. So if you want to take the time to read it, please go back and pause that part of the video so that you can read it, because Sims actually did put some effort into making sure that you can like read the information on the actual cooking scenario. So I cooked it up. Of course, Eloise is still there because, she's supposed to be my significant other. I'd already invited her over to the house, so I got credit for inviting one of 3. And then the next thing that pops up is like singing with a musical instrument. So since I live so close to that fairgrounds and there's a guitar on stage, I just went over there. But I invited people over to the current lot when I got there, not realizing that they would all show up at my house. And like, they didn't show up at the fair, they showed up at my house. And I'm like, why didn't anybody ever show up over here? Well, my dumbass didn't realize they were all hanging out at my house. So I sung my song on the stage all by myself, and then I get home, I'm like, hey, why is everybody in my fucking house? Oh shit, dumbass. So yeah, that was a me thing. That was a me problem. Yeah, me, I'm it. I'm the problem. That'd be me. So, whoops. I tell you what, if I cooked in the kitchen like Sims do, I would have a freaking mess everywhere. The way they stir, the way that they move those bowls around, I would have literal like stuff slung on the wall. I'd have shit everywhere. Oh, she just made level 10 for cooking. So, yay. So there's that. So I'm going to make her eat it. And then there are the 2 other prizes. So this is a Super Dream Cube. I didn't know what it was when I was talking about it earlier. So it says this is a retro console that brings nostalgia and comes with cartridges and discs capable of supporting up to 2 players for that cozy night in playing games. This would have been handy to know what the hell it was before I bought the game console that you'll see me buy later. Because it says something about playing a 2-player game. Then I got a cozy freezer bunny wreath. Shouldn't it say freezer bony? But anyways, it says bring that sense of playfulness. Hey, I was reading that to the holidays, and yeah, I was reading that when I just closed it. So anyways, that's another wreath. I think I end up putting that one in my bedroom. But now it says I have to sing songs with an instrument. But like I said earlier, there is a boardwalk with like the Ferris wheel and that kind of stuff. So I jog over there, and I don't know why I'm talking to that person with the bag on their head. Oh, I think what I'm trying to do is like repeal the we wear bags thing still. I needed like, if you can see, I needed like 5 signatures. That's what that other thing was in the bottom left corner that was open. And I invited people over. You saw that, right? I invited people over, and here I am playing songs. Now this is sped up times 4. I invited people over to my current lot. I am currently at the boardwalk where there's like food vendors and stuff, and I'm playing a couple of songs, and I got a whole bunch of them queued up because also you get fame points for doing this. And there's like a Ferris wheel here that you can see in the shadows, and there's a cute place that you can go take pictures, and there's like the little love thing in front of me, and there's a couple of other places that you can go and like look at really cute things here. And this is like a kid hangout, and this is where the kids go after prom and whatnot. And I'm like, I invited all these people over. Where the fuck are they? Like, why are they not here? So after I get done playing my songs and stuff, I think I had like pee or something or whatever. And then I go back home and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell are all these people doing at my house? And like Marcus is over there making drinks. I don't know what it is with like the people that work out all the time being luscious, but like Marcus Flex and I are also in like the same like workout club, but he's just like me, always at the damn bar. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Now it says, it's time to celebrate. This celebration was so beautiful. I'm sure you brought joy to those people with the presents and by sharing these sweet moments. The last part of our research is approaching, and I can't wait to see all you've documented. Get ready to celebrate the holidays the right way with close friends and family, video games, and hot chocolate. If only there was a cozy hot cocoa tray. So for Quest 6, you do need to buy the hot cocoa tray, and looking for chocolate or something like that isn't going to work. You literally have to look in the build mode under the word tray to find it. I even searched for like cocoa and couldn't find it. Tray was the key word of where I found it. Also, you do end up having to game with 2 or more people at the same time. And I didn't realize one of the quest items that we won, that of course you can buy, you don't win it, you just unlock it, is what I needed. So that little quest cube that we got was what I needed to put upstairs with the, event TV. So this is the Ugly Jolly Jumper. It says, only during the festive period do Sims feel comfortable throwing their sense of fashion, donning these ugly jolly jumpers, available in a variety of designs. And again, another wreath, but this one was rather ugly. This one says, cozy autumnal wreath. Not quite ready to get into the full festive spirit? This wreath will give that autumn feeling no matter the weather outside. And it's boring and ugly and plain, and it doesn't sing autumn to me at all. And then those are the last 2 things that I had to unlock, and it said I had like 16 hours to wait, and I did end up completing it. So I will be editing that next after I get done with this one. So I don't know when both of these will be going up. I'll have to look at my schedule because it is pretty busy on my scheduling for YouTube, and I'll get into like some updates and stuff for the channel. But this is the next to the last video for the Sims 4 Cozy Celebration events. This again is Quest 4 and 5. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. I will be editing Quest 6, which is the final quest, here in just a minute. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. I will also have some channel and life updates publishing very soon as well, just to give you an idea of what's going to come in 2025, because a lot of shit just hit the fan for me. And so, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I will see you guys later, and leave your thoughts and comments down below. Bye.